2022 Pagan Federation Yule online festival is coming to an end. It's been a fantastic day with lots of brilliant content, and I'd like to thank everybody who has taken part both in providing the content and interacting with us today online, especially Sarah Kerr, PF President, who has taken the lead on putting all of this content together. As is somewhat traditional with our PF events, we will now close the festival with a short ritual to mark the season of Yule. Take a moment, quietly reflect on what we have done today. We now call to the spirits of our homes, the spirits of our places, you with whom we have shared today's events and much of our lives. We ask you to join us for this ritual. Next, we call to the ancestors of kith and of kin, ancestors known and unknown. You who have guided us, without whom we would not be. The Yuletide is a time for community and a time for family, and that includes not just those living with us and those distant friends and relatives who we can communicate through via phones and Skype, but also those relatives who are no longer with us at this realm. We call to you. We open our homes to you. We lay a space for you at the table, for you are still part of our lives, and one day we too shall join you by the hearth fire. Hail to the ancestors. Finally, we call to all the deities associated with this season. Whatever pantheon you follow, we call to these deities who are particularly important at this time of year. For myself, as a heathen, I call to Odin, Lord of the long night, Master of the wild hunt, Gainer of knowledge, Seeker of wisdom. And I call to Frey, Lord of the Yule feast, Bountiful one, who provides the food for our table. Hail to Odin, and hail to Frey, hail to all the deities of the season. Yule is a time to celebrate, a time to give thanks for what we have. Primarily, it is a time to celebrate the return of the sun. As of the winter solstice, the days will stop shortening. It's been very cold recently for many of us here in the UK. There will be many cold days ahead, but we know that now the wheel is turning, the cycle continues, and we move from the darkness towards the light. However the sun features in your practice, reflect upon it. Think of its warming rays. Think of how the days are lengthening and how summer will return, and we will once again see leafy trees, fruit, crops in the fields, long days to sit and enjoy the warmth outside. Give thanks to the sun for everything that it gives, in whatever way fits with your personal practice. For me, I call to Sunna, Lady of the Sun. May your horses keep you ahead of the wolf. Hail, Sunna. As I've said, Yule is a time for family and friends. Not all of us have people that we can physically spend the time with. So let us think of those, and you yourself may be amongst them, who will be spending Yule physically alone. But know that you and anyone else in our community who may not have company over Yule, the festive period, is still part of a community, part of something bigger, part of something stronger. We may not be physically together, we may be separated by mere tens of miles or by thousands of miles, but in spirit we are all together. Take heart in the company that is available. Speak to those you can through what means you have. This time of year can be hard for those who do not have family around them. So we think of them now. Finally, before closing the ritual, Yule is a time to give thanks for what has been and to look ahead for what is to come. For many of us, this has been another hard year. We've seen cost of living crisis, we've seen war in Ukraine, we've seen spiralling oil prices, the climate emergency continues apace. But there is also much to give thanks for. We remember that now, and we look ahead with hope to the new year. What will be as the sun returns, bringing her warming rays, enriching our lives. Think of what we will achieve over the next year, together. Be that yourself, your family, your community, the Pagan Federation. Many exciting things lie ahead. There is much to look forward to. Our community is growing. The Pagan Federation is seeing some of the highest membership numbers that we have seen in a very long time. The number of people putting pagan on the census was a record high. With a stronger, bigger community, we can achieve more. We can look after each other. We can honour our deities, spirits and ancestors. So, let us end on a high note. May you all enjoy the season. May your ancestors join you and watch over you. May the spirits of the place you inhabit share the season with you in joy and warmth and celebration. Come, those who want to come. Fare, those who want to fare. Stay, those who wish to stay. Wassail and got Yule.